Children, welcome to English class. Children, in the previous class we have done noun, types of a noun. Today let's move on with another types of a speech, that was pronoun. Noun we have seen. Noun is a word which is naming a word, things or a object, whereas a pronoun is a word used instead of a noun. Write down. A pronoun is a word used instead of a noun. Example, I, my, mine, me, myself, you, your, themselves, these, that. Example, you are not writing. So what is a pronoun? Pronoun is used instead of a noun. So here you is a pronoun which is used instead of a noun. See, usually here we use a noun, isn't it? So here instead of a you are not writing. So if we are using a noun here, what it could be? Kavita is not writing, right? So this is a sentence using with the noun. So instead of a noun, I like to use here pronoun, so I use a word you. Clear? So pronoun is a word which is used instead of a noun. So the next is adjective. What is adjective? Adjective is a describing words. Adjective is a describing words. They are used to describe noun or a pronoun. What is the adjective? Adjective is a describing words. They are used to describe a noun or a pronoun. Clear? Then continue writing. It comes before the noun or a pronoun. It comes before the noun or pronoun. So what is adjective? Adjective is a describing words which describe the noun or a pronoun, and remember that it comes before the noun or a pronoun. Example, we have a big ground. Here see, we have a big ground. Here we is the pronoun, right? Whereas this is the ground. Ground is a noun, right? Then common noun this is, correct? Common noun. So this is a adjective. Adjective, what does it was doing? It is describing the noun, right? It is, see, not this word it is describing. Second noun it was describing that we have a ground, correct? But what kind of a ground or how our ground was, that was a big. So it is describing about the ground which was big. So quality of a noun or a pronoun, it will be described. Clear? So remember that it should come before the noun or a pronoun where it describes the quality or the nature of a noun. Then the next is verb. Verb, you know what is a verb? Verb which does the action. Isn't it, children? Verb do the action or it shows the action. Write down. Verbs are action words. Verbs are action words. It is a word used to express an action. Verbs are action word. It is a word used to express an action. Here it is used to show the action. In this, first type is main verb. What is the main verb? Main verb, write down. Main verb, they are the action words. They are action words. Main words can stand alone. Main words can stand alone. I will say main verb is independent word. It is a independent word. Independent word in the sense that it doesn't need any other words to support the word. Clear? This is the independent word. Example: read, write, talk, push, play, etc. See example is here. Read, write, play, write. See, when you read this word, read, play, write, then push, drink, eat, all this word automatically suggests that there is a action going on. That word itself shows that is the action. Yes or no? I say sit. Sit in the sense the action that you have to sit. There is no need of a other word to support or to make you sit. Clear? So this is all independent verbs, so that these can be used as a main verb. Clear? Whereas other word that was auxiliary verb. Auxiliary verb, that is a dependent word. They are helping words. They are helping words. What is the auxiliary verb? They are helping words. Example is, am, are, do, does, was, were, has, have, had, did. Example: is, are, have, then was, were, etc. These are helping words. Example: these are helping words. You can see the words which comes like she is eating. She is eating. Where this support the word eating. Clear? So auxiliary verb was which support the other words. Clear? Clear, children? Then adverb. Next is the adverb. What is adverb? An adverb is a word. Or expression that modifies a verb. Adverb is a word or an expression that modify a verb. Full stop. It gives extra information about the action done. It gives extra information about the action done. So what is the main work of adverb? Adverb which stress the verb or which give more meaning to the verb or which describe the qualities of a action. That is my definition. Clear? So See, the word itself is adverb in the sense which add the meaning of a verb, or which describe or which make the verb or which make the action beautiful. Example, write down. She wore a beautiful dress. So here more is a verb, isn't it, children? Here what is action? Action is the wearing. That is a wearing. She wore a beautiful dress. So here she has done the work. She does the work, but that she wore a dress, correct? But how it was? It was a beautiful. Clear? Then another one, see, another one, he writes meaningless letter. So here he was doing the action of writing. But he done the work. But how the work was? Either it should be good or a meaningful letter, or it is a meaningless. So which shows the quality or which shows the nature of the action that he has done. He has done the action of writing, but which was a meaningless. Clear? Is it clear, children? Then the next one was preposition. See, I want to wrap this, children, because next one is preposition. You know about the preposition, isn't it? Because you may observe that in your question paper you will get a sentence. For 2 mark question you will get, as per the 10th pattern you are following, you will get the question. Read the following sentence and fill the blank with proper or appropriate preposition. In bracket, few preposition words they will be given. You have to read the sentence. After reading that sentence, within the bracket you have to pick the suitable preposition. For that you will get the 2 marks. That same pattern you will get even in the 10th standard. So preposition is important. Okay, children. So this time also I had given preposition for 1 mark in your coming FA paper. Is it clear? So a preposition, or write down a meaning. A preposition is a word placed before noun or a pronoun. Preposition is a word placed before noun or a pronoun to show its relation to some other word. To show its relation to some other words in the sentence. So I'll read once again. What is a preposition? Preposition is a word placed before noun or a pronoun to show the relationship to show the relation to some other word in the sentence. Next, full stop, continue. Preposition tells us about the place or a position. Preposition tells us about the place or a position, about particular person, place or a thing. Preposition tells us about the place or position about particular person, place or things. Clear? They are few preposition words. They are in, from, under, on, of, to, at, by, with, between, among, into, upon, within, beside, above, across, against, along, beside, etc. Clear? One example, write down. See, he sat on the chair. See children, the preposition is, as I told, it shows the relationship and it linked with other words. How it shows the relationship? In the sense, see, suppose you leave this word, okay? He sat dash on the chair. You are clear that these pronouns have a relation with this noun. Clear? But what kind of a relation? Chair, that the relation showed with the help of a verb. The verb showed that he was sat at the chair. He was using that chair. Okay, I won't use the word with. But what is the relation? That he sat chair. He used the chair for sitting purpose. The main thing is that whether he sit on the chair, on in the sense on, up, clear? Or he sit beside the chair, beside in the sense next, or below the chair, below it means the comes down, under the chair in the sense also comes the below. These are the words are prepositions. So, which seeing the action, you are guess that he sat on the chair. Clear? Clear children? Suppose you can even write he sat beside the chair. Suppose if the chair is not empty, then he sat beside the chair also. So these are the preposition words which shows the relationship with the other words, and it link or create the relationship with the other words. So what you have to do? You have to read the sentence and the meaning of these preposition words should be clear to you, so that you can use the meaning where it required. Clear? So next, in that one other type is a simple preposition. Give a term heading simple preposition. Which are they? Simple preposition are the simple preposition heading. In that the words like at, for, in, of, on, over, under. These words are used as a simple preposition. Which are they? At, for, in, of, on, over, under. These are simple preposition word. Clear? Is it clear children? Then next heading, double preposition. Double preposition in the sense, first we have seen simple preposition. Now double preposition. Here in the sentence, in the double preposition, two simple preposition used together. What is double preposition children? In double preposition, two simple preposition used together. Two simple preposition used together. Example, into, this into, okay? Example, double preposition. You took the definition. Example, into, upon, up, on. It becomes upon, then out of, again two words, then on to, etc. Where double prepositions are combined of two simple prepositions. Clear? Clear? Example you take, for this example you take the loud noise. Example, the loud noise come from, the loud noise come from within the stadium. The loud noise come from within the stadium. Come from within the stadium. There, from within. Here, from within. Underline the word. From within is double preposition. So, is it clear, children? Where we are using a double preposition, and suppose you may get confusion that with these, see, add, on, up, these are the preposition words. Suppose anywhere if you have formed such kind of a double preposition word like into, upon, out of, such word if you get, don't think that that is not a preposition. That is also a preposition. That preposition is called as a double preposition. The use of this or definition of this you may not heard. Now you are going up and you are not the 9th standard student, so you must be aware of this use of a double preposition. Clear? Observe this when you are reading a language book, textbook when you are reading. Observe this where that you have found such kind of a double preposition and underline. It may come for your vocabulary or it may improve your language. Clear? So whenever you get these words, underline to show that that is a preposition. And use of article, how they are used the article. So how and when you are learning a language, grammar especially, you must be able to recognize these grammar words from your textbook. That become your habit as well as a practice to improve your vocabulary. Is it clear, children? Then the next preposition is compound preposition. Compound preposition, write down. It consists of two or more words. Compound preposition consists of two or more words. Usually a simple preposition and another word to convey the location. I read once again. It consists of two or more words. Usually a simple preposition and other word to convey location. Example, which are these compound preposition words are in addition to. So here compound preposition, the words like in addition to one word. Together, see, more than two words, two preposition. In addition to. So there is a use of a one or two or more than two preposition together as a one word. I repeat once again. More than two preposition together used in a compound preposition to make it as a one preposition. Here, in addition to, then on behalf of. Here also see 1, 2, 3, two preposition combined together. Then example, we were in the middle of were in the middle of the storm. We were in the middle of the storm. So here middle of is a compound preposition. Clear? So compound preposition is a thing where there is a use of a two or more preposition together. Then the next one is next part of speech is conjunction. Write down conjunction are words joining two sentences. Conjunction are words joining two words. Example, she brought a shirt and book. She brought a shirt and a book. Example, conjunction. What is the function of a conjunction? Conjunction is join the two words together. Example, she brought a shirt and a book. Here and, which join the two words, shirt and a book, which is joined by the linking word and. This is a conjunction. Clear? Is it clear? So what is the main function of the conjunction? Which join the two words with the help of these words and conjunction. Next one is introduction. Introduction in the sense, these words that, introduction meaning I am telling, these words that express a sudden feeling or emotion. These words express sudden feeling or emotions are called as introduction, and these are mainly shown with the mark of exclamatory mark. This exclamatory mark is used in a introduction. So example, hello, how are you? Clear? So remember, in the word introduction, exclamatory mark is must and should, and which express the sudden feeling or emotion of a person. Clear? Is it clear, children? So today we completed the types of parts of speech, that whatever you have written in your notes, that once you have to read along with the example. Clear, children? Preposition is there for your examination, FA examination. Remember, read well. See you in the next class, children.